Hi everybody, it's my Goss with Nika. Another good weekend of boxing. We had the Charlo and Harrison fight, and also Chavez and Jacobs. Woo. All right, so for the Harrison and Charlo fight, damn, that was a really good fight. I had Harrison winning, even with the second round knockdown. To me, I had him ahead on the cards, but the judges didn't. So, the only way Harrison was going to win this fight was knocking Charlo out. Somebody on Twitter wanted me to go easy on Harrison. Your guy fucked it up. That's the best way I could put it. He fucked it up. Like, all the showboating and shit to sell the fight, that was all good. It got everybody excited. You sold the fight. But during the fight, all that shit got to go out the window. You were doing all that dancing in the ring, and I really don't know what was in your head. Like, you was doing too much. You was doing too much. Too much. Too much. Let me know if you guys want to see another fight with Charlo and Harrison. I would run it back. I think it'd be fun and exciting. I kind of would love to see what kind of shit talking Harrison would have this go around since he lost his fight. Because after the fight, that face that he had was, I felt bad for him. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad for him for like 2.5 seconds. But then I remembered all the shit that he was doing in the ring, and I was just like, you buttered on yourself. But I would love to see the press conferences and everything for the third fight if they had one. So let me know if you guys would want to see a third fight. So Chavez Jr, my guy, you are such a disappointment. Just gonna throw that out there. Your father must be so frustrated with you, my guy. You really pissed a lot of people off this weekend. I don't even know where to start with that one. That shit was crazy. You know how pissed off you gotta be to walk home with one shoe off? Because you was mad at a boxer for giving up during the fight. Nika ain't taking off no shoe throwing it at nobody unless you really piss me off. And then even if I do that, I'm going back to get my shoe. That's just me. I want to know what makes people so pissed off to where they have to take off their shoes and throw beers at the fighters in the ring. I mean, you could be upset, but throwing beers and hitting the commentators and doing all that other crazy shit, that looks so nasty and sloppy for the sport of boxing. Like, bring it down a notch. If you can't conduct yourself right at a boxing event, don't go. Watch that shit at home, get mad at home. You could do whatever, but bringing that shit to a venue and hurting other people that have nothing to do with Chavez fucking up the fight. Y'all gotta think about the shit y'all be doing. Not think that all y'all that threw a beer and threw your shoes and did all that other shit should be banned from the venues, and that's just that. So let's talk about the Spence interview. Okay, I'm just gonna give this disclaimer before I even say anything about this, because people seem to think that I am a Spence hater. You guys do not listen, and y'all been misinterpreting everything that I've been talking about. Like, I do not hate Spence. I'm not a Spence hater. I'm not a PBC hater neither. I'm a PBC fanatic hater. I'm a Spence fanatic hater. Like, these fans are like, they're unbearable. They really are. So that's just that. I'm not even gonna give them any more shine to say what they be doing. I just don't like them. To me, Nika, and only Nika am I speaking for, to me, Spence didn't look like he is ready to come back in May and fight. I could be wrong, but this is my opinion that he didn't look like he was ready to come back in May. He was slurring, in my opinion. He was slurring. I do not know if it's because he had dental work or whatever. It could be nerve damage. I'm not a physician, but I believe that something's going on there, and it didn't sound right to me, and to a lot of other people too, but I'm just speaking for myself. So I'm glad that he's safe and that he is healthy, but I didn't think that he looked like he's ready to come back in May, and that's just that. You could be mad, you could feel away. I really don't give a fuck. So Spence, I wish you the best, but I want you to recover fully before you return to the ring. That's just that. No hate, no none of that. I was just speaking on what I observed, and that was my opinion, and I'm entitled to that. So thank you for tuning in. I will do a wrap-up video for the Tank Davis and Gamboa fight in Atlanta next week. Stay tuned for that. Thank you again for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.